obviously I would say dress according to your mission. And like, for me, I knew that I was going to Guatemala and I knew it was going to be really, really hot. And so I knew I probably wouldn't want to be wearing like a super cute blouse and like a super cute like pencil skirt or like anything like that. And well, because like my sister served her mission in Brazil and my mom served a mission in Peru. And so they both kind of like knew going into it. They were like, honestly, Savannah, like you could take some really cute clothes. Because like I feel like, for example, Temple Square sister missionaries are so adorable. Like they look so cute all the time. And like I have a friend that serves here in the States and she looks super cute all the time too on her mission. And I'm like, yeah, my mission was just not like that. Like, especially in one of my areas, when I was in Puerto Barrios, it was literally so hot there and so humid because you're right on the ocean that I felt like I was breathing in water. But everybody carried around a towel to just be constantly wiping sweat off of their face or like even off of their arms and like their neck and everything. So it was one of those things where it was like, as far as makeup goes, like I'd wear mascara most of the time because you want to look nice still because you're a representative of Jesus Christ. So you want to look nice and personable. But yeah, as far as clothing, I would just say dress for your mission. For me, I sat on the floor in a lot of people's homes. So you don't want to wear a skirt that like just barely covers your knees, for example. Like, because there were a lot of times and it was really nice to have a skirt that was a little bit more flowy and a little bit longer so that I could sit down and crisscross applesauce, and that was okay. You know, it wasn't like, oh, awkward, like trying to put my knees out to the side or anything. Yeah, so as far as clothing, like dress for your mission. Like if your mission is going to be really cold, I hear that they recommend getting the coat there because they know the kind of coat you need to be there. But yeah, as far as like Guatemala, generally it's really, really warm. Like I needed a light cardigan for a couple months maybe when I was in the city. But like outside of the city, I was in essentially just like a nice breezy shirt and a nice breezy skirt and good shoes. Oh, that is like, if I can give you one piece of advice, it is good shoes, especially if you know you're going to be walking, because you will walk and walk and walk and walk. And one thing you do not want is to get like plantar fasciitis or something, or some other kind of foot issue because you don't have good shoes. So good shoes. I'm like, that's it. That is the recommendation. As far as safety, like also it depends on the mission. Your mission president will know what areas are safe. And like, for example, I learned in the MTC how to be kidnapped. I never had to use that, obviously, but you know, like they prepare you. The church is very well aware of what areas are safer and what areas are not. Listen to the members as far as safety. Like if they tell you, hermanas, never, ever, ever, ever go into that area, don't go. Me and my companion accidentally passed through an area like that once, and we both just got this feeling. We were like, oh, and we were just passing through. We didn't realize we were walking through, and then once we got to the other side, to an area that we were familiar with, we like looked back and we were like, oh, that's why we both wanted to walk so fast to get out of there. That's fine. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, and so we both just, you know, safety, pay attention to the members. You know, sometimes the members overreact a little bit because they want you to stay super, super safe. But the members know which areas you shouldn't go to. Another thing for safety, bring members with you as much as you can to do visits, because not only is it helpful for investigators to have friends and it's good for the members to get involved in the work, but members can also help keep you safe. And it's just a really recommend, like for us, that was essentially a rule in our mission, was have a member with you as often as possible. And it was just another thing in which obedience keeps you safe. Oh yeah, there you go. Be safe. Follow the rules. If you are obedient, you will be protected and you will be kept safe. And, you know, the Lord will watch over his obedient missionaries. And so, like, that is definitely a huge thing, I would say. What was the last one? Well-being. Just say your prayers. Stay in close touch with your Heavenly Father. He'll watch over you. He'll help you to feel that he's near. If you're speaking a different language, that can sometimes be really tricky if you try to do essentially all of your studies in the other language or all of your prayers in the other language. Sometimes it might start to feel like there's almost a distance there. So my recommendation is for your personal study and for your prayers, like I would speak in Spanglish a lot, because there were some things that I felt more comfortable expressing in Spanish and some things that I felt more comfortable expressing in English in my prayers with Heavenly Father. So yeah, I would just, whenever things get tricky, just say a prayer, because Heavenly Father is right there and you're doing everything that you can to serve him. So no way is he going to just let you be or leave you in any way, shape, or form. And so as far as mental well-being goes, just always stay on your prayers, on your knees, always stay connected to heaven. So yeah, that's my recommendation.